What if I told you? One of the most studied vegetables on Earth. Maybe hiding something extraordinary? Not an expensive drug. Not a secret supplement. But a simple green vegetable. And scientists have spent decades trying to understand it. So why are researchers still fascinated by broccoli? The answer might surprise you. For many people, broccoli is just another vegetable, something served with dinner, something children often avoid. But inside those green florets, scientists discovered natural compounds, and one compound gained special attention, a compound called sulforaphane. And that's where this story begins. Sulforaphane sounds complicated, but its source is surprisingly simple. When broccoli is cut, chewed, or crushed, natural reactions begin inside the plant, and those reactions help create sulforaphane, a compound researchers now study around the world. Then researchers started asking questions. Could sulforaphane affect unhealthy cells? Could it influence important cellular processes? Laboratory studies began. Scientists observed cells carefully. And over time, interesting patterns started appearing, patterns that made researchers look closer. Some laboratory studies found something unusual. Certain cancer cells appeared to slow down. Others showed signs of stress. And some cells activated natural self-destruct mechanisms. Scientists call this apoptosis, a process the body naturally uses to remove damaged or abnormal cells. But researchers didn't stop there. They noticed another important possibility. Inflammation. Long-term inflammation may contribute to disease, including certain cancers, and sulforaphane appeared to influence inflammatory pathways, making scientists even more interested. Then came another discovery. Every day, our cells face attacks from unstable molecules. These molecules are called free radicals. Too many of them may damage cells, and researchers found that broccoli compounds may help support natural defenses. But here's where things become even more fascinating. Scientists discovered that sulforaphane may interact with genes, not by changing DNA itself, but by influencing how certain genes behave. And that opened an entirely new field of research, one that scientists continue exploring today. Then researchers found something unexpected. Young broccoli sprouts, tiny sprouts only a few days old, may contain far more sulforaphane than mature broccoli, sometimes several times more. And that discovery attracted worldwide attention. Why does that matter? Because researchers are always searching for the richest natural sources of beneficial compounds, and broccoli sprouts quickly became one of the most studied foods in nutrition and prevention research. Animal studies followed. Researchers tested broccoli compounds in different models, and many results appeared promising. Scientists observed changes in biological pathways and potential protective effects. But they knew something important. Human studies would still be necessary. Then human studies began, and the picture became more complex. Some findings looked encouraging, others were less clear. Because human biology is incredibly complicated, and nutrition research is rarely simple. So what does science actually confirm? Broccoli contains valuable nutrients. It contains fiber, vitamins, minerals, and natural compounds like sulforaphane. That's why many health experts encourage vegetables like broccoli as part of a balanced diet. But science also makes something clear. Broccoli is not a cure for cancer. No serious researcher claims that, and no vegetable replaces medical treatment. What scientists study is how foods may support long-term health. Now here's a practical question. What's the best way to eat broccoli? Researchers found that excessive cooking may reduce certain beneficial compounds. That's why many experts recommend gentle cooking methods, like light steaming. And that's one reason broccoli remains popular. Among nutrition experts, athletes, health-conscious families, and people trying to improve their diets. It's simple, accessible, and supported by decades of research. Even today, scientists continue studying sulforaphane. New studies appear every year. New questions emerge, and researchers keep searching for answers. Because nature still holds many mysteries, waiting to be understood. So the next time you see broccoli, you may see more than a vegetable. You may see years of scientific curiosity, thousands of research papers, and a reminder that some of nature's most fascinating discoveries can be hiding in plain sight.